All right, good morning, everybody. So, been a while since I've done one of these. So, what we're looking at here is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 racks of spares already trimmed up. I already added a little binder to it. Just some vegetable oil. You could use whatever you want, mustard, whatever. If it's a little extra glistening, I've only done the front sides. I just kind of stack them, so kind of helps get a little bit of the excess back off. But these guys are pretty much ready to go, and I'll show you the rubs that I'm going to use. I'm going to do these a couple different ways. Doing 3 of the racks. It's kind of my standard way of doing things. So what I do is we're going to start with a hot rub. And give this a little light drizzle, a little hot rub here. All right, a little light drizzle. Going in with a little hot, Killer Hogs. And typically you want to I like to let this coat sit for about 5 minutes, but today I'm not going to. So I just give a very little bit. Then I go in with a little bit of barbecue rub. Gives it a really good color. I don't like to go too heavy on it on the back side, but that's about it. Pat it down. Now, TX brisket rub. This is going to be a little bit more coarse. It's got some peppers in it, salt. Really good, I think, all around ribs. Pork butts, brisket, any big meats. And I just like to kind of follow it back up with that. And now I'll bring you guys over here. These ones I'm actually just going to do with a brisket rub. So I will go a little bit more liberal with this. There's a really nice texture. It. Give these guys a quick flip. Hang on, bud. And then we'll get in here with a little bit of a smear. I just like to use my hand a little quick. Just enough so it gives it a little something to stick to. These guys are looking pretty nice now. And where we ended, we'll start. Back in with a little bit of the, these are going to be just kind of a Central Texas style pork rib. Salt, pepper, that's about it. Great. Pat it down. Now, I come in with my pepper, coarse ground. I just like to add a little extra. Gives it a really nice texture on the top of the ribs. But as you know, a lot of people don't like pepper or too much, but hey, for this specific, these 2 racks, we are gonna dress it up a little bit extra. Those guys sit. And once again, coming back over here to these other ribs, other 2 racks here. Do a little of the hot rub. This is, I think, what I'm calling the NST rub. So a buddy of mine, I'm not gonna mention his name on here, but he kind of said, "Hey Greg, you ever try this? Try doing a little bit of this and a little of that." I was like, "Oh, okay." I did it, and it actually kind of works pretty good. So, so I like to go a little bit heavier on the hot rub on the meat side. When it cooks, it actually doesn't. It's not too over spicy. And then you give it a little bit of the extra sweet with this barbecue rub here. Gives a really nice color, and they'll sweat up really nice. I like to let these guys, this will sit for like maybe 15 minutes before going on the pit. And the smoke right now is pretty much up to temp. So these guys are gonna just kind of hang out like that. Really good. And then of course, gotta come back with little TX on top. Not a whole lot. Just enough to give it a little bit of something. A little extra texture, I think, actually helps him kind of develop a really nice, little bit of a bark. I think it adds a little bit to the color, texture, you know. Of course, these are not competition ribs. I'm just gonna let these guys kind of hang out. That's about all she wrote. Pat them down. Clean hand, dirty hand. We're done. Now these guys are just gonna sit and hang out, and that's about all she wrote. And those are the Texas ones. I got 3 racks of these, and that's about as easy as it is. There you have it.